Hey, what's up, Fire and Ice Air Conditioning? My name is Steven, and I spoke to a wonderful woman on the phone earlier, and I missed her name, but she said to go ahead and shoot this video over to y'all. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 things that you can start doing today to start actually getting more high quality jobs for your business. Now, if by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you all some more high quality AC and HVAC jobs, reach back out to me and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that is fine as well. So I don't want to waste any more of y'all's time, so I'm going to get right into this. Now, the 3 things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is pretty much everything on your homepage here, pretty much everything on your whole entire site, but we're going to be focusing on your homepage right now. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their front page is important, but they're unsure of exactly how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. See, Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on websites such as yours, on these service-based websites like what you all have. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are searching for when they're searching for y'all's services with an intent to buy. So I went ahead and pulled up the number one competitor here in Wilson area, and that is affordable cooling, and plumbing, right? So I put them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So, Affordable Heat and Air, they are currently being found for 33 keywords, and their site was clicked on 84 times in the past 30 days because of that. Now, I went ahead and put your website in the same tool, and currently you're being found for one keyword, but you weren't clicked on at all. So let's go back to our competitor here and click on their keywords and see what they're currently being found for. And we only want the ones that are relevant, right? So HVAC Wilson NC, they were found for that. They were found for heating and air Wilson NC. And we want that Wilson NC. And it looks like then they got this one. Check this out. They got air conditioning, but they spelled it Wilston. So they're getting clicked on, but not by who we want them to get clicked by. So what you want to do is find all the relevant ones for your site that they're being found for, and you want to put them on your site. And then you can find even more because they don't have all of them. And then once you put them on your site, you actually you kind of dominate them when it comes to the content. You're being found first then, right, for Google. And then I'm going to show you in a little bit how you actually rank on Google. So people will see you and click on you first, right? But next, I want to go over what we call citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Wilson, NC, studies from Google themselves have shown that right around 45% or more of people searching for these terms are going to click on one of these businesses here in this section called the map pack. This has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they're under the impression that it's reviews that get you ranked inside this map pack, but that's not the case. If that if that were the case, some of these companies wouldn't be on here. There's some businesses off here that actually have more reviews. So it's not the reviews, it's actually the citations. And what is a citation? It's your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, and White Pages are just a few, but there's a ton of them out there. And I'm sure you guys already have some. But usually it's the businesses that we see get ranked in here have at least. Now this is a smaller town, so it might be less, but in some of the bigger towns, it's usually between 250 to 300 citations they'll have to get them up in this map pack. The good thing is there's tools available that will actually show us what citations these businesses have, so we can go right into affordable heating, look at all their citations. You want to go down the list and grab all the ones you don't already have, and say for example they have 200. You go down that list, grab all the ones you don't have all the way to the bottom, and once you're done, grab like 100 more. That way you dominate this area. You get up on this list and then you're in play for all those clicks, right? Now, underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results. In the number one spot here, whereas this will split in between 45% of the clicks, this gets 40% of the clicks all by itself. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. So backlink is basically when another website on the internet is linking back to you. There's a link on their website somewhere, and when somebody clicks it, it leads them right back to your website. And Google uses these as like, they're kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to your site, the better for you. So for example, say you have a local blog page that's kind of popular, or even a popular industry site that's linking back to you guys, that's what's actually going to push you up in Google's ranking. So just to be clear, it's your content and your keywords that get you found on Google, and it's your backlinks that get you ranked in Google. So you want relevant sites linking back to you. Now, however, say you are an HVAC company, say like Pizza Hut is linking back to you. They're a popular site, they get plenty of traffic, but that's not going to do you any good because you guys don't sell pizza. That makes sense. So I went ahead and, well, let's go back to our tool here. And this is our main competitor again. Now in the middle here, this section right here is called the backlink profile. And we can see that Affordable Heating and Air currently has 266 backlinks, right? Now let's go ahead and look at you all. You currently have 4, right? And it's not so much the number, it's the relevance, right? So a few relevant ones are much better than a bunch of, semi-relevant or non-relevant backlinks. But what we can do, since that we know they're ranking number 1, they're getting 266 backlinks, but all those backlinks are coming from a total of 45, says referring domains here. That's just another word for website. So they're getting 266 backlinks from a total of 45 websites. So what we want to see is what websites they're getting those backlinks from. So we can click on that number, and we can go down this list of all these sites. And what you want to do is go down this list as well. And all the ones that you don't have backlinks from, you want to get them from. And if you're to do this down this whole list, it would take a little bit of time, but that will put you in contention for this number 1 spot. Now, what will put you over the top is if you took the top 3 sites on this list and you did that same exact thing, it wouldn't take that much time for this area, because this is not a huge area and it's not super competitive. But you would eventually take over this number 1 spot and take over all the traffic. And you guys would be, because right now Affordable Heating and Cooling is the authority when it comes to AC, HVAC companies in the Wilson area, but you could easily overtake that. All right. So just to recap what we went over, first is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words of content on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. I'd say you want, probably for this area, between 200 and 250 citations to really dominate this map pack here. And then lastly are backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Wilson area. If you all were to do that, you would definitely become number 1. I don't even think it would take that long, maybe a few months. But yeah, you guys would become number 1. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can go ahead and take this information and implement it yourself. I know you said you weren't looking for anybody now, but this is good to have in your back pocket. If you want to save yourself some time when it comes that time, you can give me a call. My name's Steven. My number is 910-551-2006, or you can just reply back to this email. But either way, I'd like to get a little bit of feedback on this video. If you could, just let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.